Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me on 10 a.m. Saturday morning class. He's got an hour lying there in Strabane this morning. So I hope that thanks so much for coming. We're going to just sit tall now with our legs crossed and swastikasana. So if you need a bit of height there, or foam blocks, 2 pads maybe, or one, or cushion, whatever you've got, and we're going to sit on our support. And then we're going to take the legs out wide. So again, if you're allowing the knees to descend down, take the fingertips down to the mat, either side of our hips, and just roll the shoulders back. Lift the chest up. Good. Maintain that height and the trunk as you descend the hips down more, and then take a few inhalation. Full inhalation, keep the chest lifted, and then maintain that lift as you breathe out. So you're drawing the abdomen back. Take another deep inhale through the nose. And the collarbones is broad, the chest is well open. And exhale, maintain the lift and stay upright. Allow the throat to be soft. The front of the face is moving towards the back. Feel that the top of the shoulders is ascending down towards the elbows. And you want to keep the width slightly back. So getting that nice lift on our lower back to support the whole of the body. Good. And then we're going to extend the legs out long. So we're going to come into Iyengar Yoga first of all. So we're going to again sit. I'll just show us from the front. Sit right in between the both heels if you can. If you've got knee problems or that, you can always use a blanket there. We're going to keep sitting well back in between the heels, ground the outer hips down, and then we're going to keep that extension in the sternum and the front body. So keep walking the hands forward. Keep the length, but still maintain that back rim of the pelvis moving towards the heels, and go on lengthening, and then just allow the forehead to come down. So if the forehead doesn't come down easily, or you shorten your front body, then put a support for the head, should there be a brick or a book, whatever you've got there, and let the forehead come down. Now you keep pushing the back rim of the pelvis back towards the heels. Allow the shoulders to go back. Allow the abdomen to soften and release back. Keep the length and the sides of the trunk long. And again, just drawing our awareness inwards. Concentrate on the yoga that we're about to do. So then, come up onto the both knees. Keep the hands well spread out wide. Feel the arms is vertical. Tuck the toes in. And then we're going to go up. So we're going to take the feet just for now, the full width of the mat there. And we're going to go right up onto the ball pad of the foot. So you're scrubbing from the heel of the hands up. There should be no weight on the arms or the hands. You should try to get the hips lifting higher. Get the toes up. Feel that you're on the ball pad of the foot. And you want to make the legs, top of the thighs, hit strongly back. Go on hitting the top of the thighs, back more. Open the backs of the both knees. And don't worry about getting your heels down on the floor. Try to get more height to the post. Take the chin away from the chest. Feel the back of the neck is long. Thighs back more. The head of the shin bone has to hit strongly back. And then feel that strong action from the front of the ankles towards the heels. Good. And still keep the toes lifted. Feel how it makes the legs do more. And then we're going to bend the knees and come down. And just allow the head to come down. So we're going to do one more. Iyengar Yoga, downward dog. For those maybe that just needs to warm up more, we're going to still keep the hips well back. So in this action, you should feel your downward dog action. So keeping that spread now, middle finger facing forward. Come up again onto the knees. Make sure you're squeezing them outer elbows in and your arms up. Tuck the toes in and again get the height. So this time you should feel you can get more height. Get the hips lifting higher. Make the legs do more to open the chest. The top of the thighs has to hit back more. Head of the shin bones strongly back. Go on getting that height. And for us that's very flexible, try not to push your ribs to the floor. Keep them moving towards the thighs. And then as you get the heels to come down, feel that grounding effort from the hips to the heels. Go on, open up the back of the knees more. And then we're going to walk the feet in towards the hands. And be on the fingertips and keep the dorsal deep in. So the dorsal is here, just right in between our shoulder blades there. You don't want yourself to be in this position, short in the front body. You want to be long. So if you feel like you're short, or you can't touch down to the floor, just take your hands to your shins. Move the breastbone forward. Keep the shoulders back. Shoulder blades is vertical. And then take the hands to the top of the thighs. And inhale and come up. And then we're going to join the feet together. So if you all have a belt handy, or a towel, anything you've got there, if you don't have a belt, you can always use something else. So you can hold the belt, or you can have a loop on your belt like this here, and we're going to just put the belt on our feet, can be hip distance apart. So we're just going to have the belt that is on the wrist. So I'll turn sideways, and you're going to hit out into the belt. As if you want to break that belt. Go on lengthening, keep the palms facing each other, and then extend forward and go up. You squeeze the outer arms in, and still try to break the belt. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Don't let the ribs push forward. Keep the ribs soft and back, and go on lifting up higher, and then try to break that belt as you go higher. Shoulders down. Work the legs there at the same time. Good. Go on lifting, so keep the arms back, take the head slightly back. Notice how the head likes to go forward, and then come all the way down. And then we're going to have the lip, maybe slightly wider for behind, if you wish. So we're going to, again, just have the belt now behind and roll the shoulders back and down. Feel the chest as well open, and then extend the arms back. So again, keep the head slightly back, keep the weight back in the heels, move the shoulder blades deep in as you open and stay broad on the collarbones. And then come on all the way back. Good. So we're going to do just hands, Tadasana. So big toes touching and inner heels. Spread the toes wide. Feel like you're pulling the heels back and down there, so you want to get the weight to go back to the heels. And then you're going to lift the knees and thighs up. And keep this gripping action in the hips as we do Tadasana. So as we do Tadasana, you notice how the weight likes to push forward, and the hips is out of line and the pelvis. So you want to bring the weight back. So if you need to use a wall, for us this new beginner there, we can use our back to the wall. So you want to feel like your waist is back, you're keeping that lift on the abdomen, roll the shoulders back and down, and extend the arms long. Lengthen into the fingers. Tuck the chin in, and just take the head slightly back. Keep the throat soft. So Tadasana, this is the one we practice that you want to keep the weight always back to the heels. So then we're going to do Urdhva Hastasana, so we're going to raise the arms forward. Good, firm grip on the elbows and go up. And again, still staying on Tadasana with the big toes and inner heels touching. Now allow the shoulders to go down and go on, lift and go high. Good. Keep the palms facing each other. Keep the waist back. Keep the weight back more onto the heels. Go on length and feel the sides of the trunk lengthen from the hip right up and then come all the way down. So we're going to keep both feet together in Tadasana and we're going to again raise the arms forward. Urdhva Hastasana. Open the palms. Extend and lengthen into the little finger and again we're going to go up. Now keep the weight back onto the heels. Notice how the weight likes to shift forward. So shift it back. Lengthen, keep the tail going in. Then inhale, reach up and go higher. And then you're going to extend to your right. And notice, keep the head lifted up. As you extend to the right, press your outer left foot down. Press your outer left foot down. Keep the head up, keep the arms lifting. Feel that length from the hips again. Right up to the arms. And just take the arms down. Have a rest. And again, steady the breath. So again, raise the arms forward and come up. Lengthen, have a look up at the hands there. Make sure that the elbows is locked. You're working the legs. Bring the weight now. Shift the weight back to the heels. So don't let ourselves sway forward. We inhale and then we're going to go to the left. So as we go to the left, keep the head in line with the arms there. Don't let the head go forward. Press that outer right foot down. Stamp the outer right foot down. Feel the length on the two sides of our trunk. Inhale to come up. And take the legs, arms down. And just take a few breaths. Recover. And then staying in Tadasana now, we're going to do Vrksasana 3 pose. So if you feel you need the wall behind us there, very much tight behind, or if you want to be in the middle, wherever suits best, we can decide. So again, big toes and inner heels touching, Tadasana. Mountain pose again. So feel that you're pressing your inner heels down, lifting up your inner legs and lengthening through the crown of the head. Let the crown of the head reach into the sky and the feet's grounded into the earth. So now we're going to bring up our right foot. And just take up our right foot first of all. We're not going to do 3 poses yet. Just take up the right foot, right knee, lift it up and then feel that action on your outer left hip. It has to move in. Keep it tucked in and then feel how much the left leg has to work there to maintain that lift in the chest. And then come all the way back. And then notice the left leg now, how much it has worked from the right side. So back into Tadasana, shift the weight back, keep the tail going in, and now raise up our left. Good for balance, and keep your eyes focused on something in front of if you need. And now keep the chest lifted, keep the trunk upright. Now suck your outer right hip. Notice how the right hip has to do more, and then come back. So again, join both feet together. Tadasana. So check your Tadasana. If you have a mirror handy, you always need to feel it. You need to look at the mirror and see, can you bring the weight back more? Can you make the top of the thighs go back more? Keep that tail going up. And now Vrksasana, so grounding the feet well down. Sending up through the crown of the head, we're going to raise up our right foot. So again, take up the right heel into the left groin there. Keep then that action on your outer left hip moving in. And then allow the knee and open the groin, allow the knee to go out to the side. And then raise the arms up. Go on, extending up higher. Now feel the left hip. What is the left hip doing? It has to work really strong. Press them out, the big toe down, and then get that gripping action in them outer hips. The buttock has to move in on the right. The buttock in and reach up. Go on lifting higher. Come all the way down. Join the feet together. And just take a few breaths. Roll the shoulders back and down. Always coming back to Tadasana to feel that we're centered. And then we're going to take up our left foot now this time. So again, you've got to think about your right hip. Don't let it slip out. So you've got to suck that outer right hip in. Keep the heel just touching on here at the very top of the inner groin. If your foot doesn't come up that high, don't rest it on your knee. You can have it below the knee, you can have it down on the floor, wherever you get that open and stretch, but don't rest it on your knee joint. So now go on, sucking your outer right hip in. Lengthen again, but keep the hips level, squeeze them outer hips in, and go up. And then you take the arms up, go on lifting. Imagine you've got the belt and you're going to lift up and go higher. Reach and tall. Good. Go on lifting higher. Feel the length of the front body. Rubbing them outer hips in. And then come on all the way down. Take them down, both legs, and join the feet together. And now notice how the legs have worked. You feel how the hips have worked. So there's all good action for standing poses. So we're going to go back to the wall if you have a wall close, and we're going to be sort of 2 inches off the wall there. And then we're going to slide down the wall to sit down in our seat. When we sit in our seat, we've got to lift the whole front of the pelvis up. You want to feel the back of the waist on the wall, and then raise the arms up. So notice how the waist likes to come off the wall when we do this. You want to you don't want to be like this, you want to be this action. So you want to keep that action as you sit. So again, draw the abdomen back, raise the arms up, keep the tail going in, back of the pelvis long, sit down in our seat, and feet lengthen forward now, just take the shoulder blades off the wall, keep the gaze up, and come off the wall. And reach up. If you're only new, you can always stay at the wall. And then come all the way back up and take the arms down. So we'll do one more. So again, join the feet together and sit down in our seats. Feel the back rim of the pelvis moving down. Keep the abdomen well lifted and raise the arms up. Tail going in, look up, lean slightly forward. And then see can we come off the wall. But keep the weight back on the heels. Back on the heels, head up. Chest lifted. Come up. And take the arms down. And just recover. So we're going to come into the middle of our mat. If you need a brick or a block, if you don't have a brick or a block, you can always use some other support if your hand doesn't touch the floor. I'll make sure you just with the brick or a block. So we're going to join our feet together, and again, if you have any injuries, don't be jumping, just step it out. So you step it out, you just take the legs out wide. And again, if you're a brand new beginner, this is a good time to practice your back to the wall, buttocks, shoulders back, try and keep the abdomen back to the wall, and you can practice the wall just like that. So if you want to use the wall, do so. If not, we're going to raise the arms up, bend both knees, jump and spread the feet apart. And take a look at the both feet. Check that you're equal distance from the front of the mat. So we want to keep the grip on these outer hips. Notice what we did earlier. We were all sucking the outer hip in there really tight. So now extend the arms out. And you want to keep this muscle attached to the bone. So keep working the legs, work the arms out long. Turn the left foot slightly in and turn the whole of the right leg out. And then glance down now and see his heel and line with that step of the foot. So bring yourself back to face front. Notice how you've got to plug that outer right hip in. Now inhale, and as you exhale, extend and lengthen down to the right. Taking the head back, shoulders back. So for us that need to use a brick or a block, just have it to the outside of our calf muscle. Take the head back. If you can catch the knee or the shin, revolve and turn. So turning the trunk now around to the left. Lengthen from that right hip to the right armpit. Good. And then inhale to come up. Turn the right foot in. And just take a few breaths. Just take the hands to the waist. So again, knees and thighs lifted. Press the outer edges of the feet down. Feel that you're keeping the weight back on the heels. And turn the whole of the left leg out. And then stamp your outer right foot firmly down. Knees lifting, thighs lifting. Inhale. And as you exhale out, go on extending and lengthening down towards your left shin or ankle. Take the head back. Pull up the knees and the thighs. Soften the top ribs. Now lengthen from that left hip to the left armpit. Inhale to come up. Turn the feet to face front. Bend and jump the feet together. And we're going to do that one more time. Are you all okay out there? Good. So again, one more time now. Raise the arms up, bend both knees, jump and slide. Be light as you jump out. If you don't want to jump, remember to step out. Everybody work at their own pace. So turn the left foot slightly in and hold up the right leg out. Then interlock the hands behind the back, roll the shoulders back and down, pull up the knees and the thighs, inhale, and as you exhale now, extend the length. But think about that. Suck that outer right hip in, press that outer left foot down, really work the back. So you can take the head back, turn the throat and the chest more, pull up the knees and the thighs more, then inhale to come up, turn the right foot in, and turn the whole of the left leg out. Have a rest down if you need. So again, just look at your feet. Can't see the feet now or the legs, what they're at out there. So I'm hoping you're all working really well. Now inhale, and as you exhale out, extend to your left. So keep reaching, lengthening, and extend. Take the head back, shoulders back. See that you're keeping that left shoulder back and lengthen from that left hip to the left armpit. Knees and thighs lifted. Legs work. Kneecaps lifted. Work that right foot firm, outer right heel firmly down into the mat. Now inhale to come up. Turn the feet to face front. Bend and jump the feet together. Thank you, Tracy. I hope we're all working hard there. And now we're going to do Utthita Parasvatanasana. So again, with all that action in the outer hips, we're going to do wide angle pose. So raise the arms up, bend the knees, and jump. Spread the legs out wide. Think you've got them out good 3 feet apart. And then take the hands behind the back, roll the shoulders back and down, lift the body grounds, keep the tail going in, and keep the weight nicely back on the heels. So turn the left foot slightly in and the whole of the right leg out. And get that rotation from the very top of the thigh. Keep pressing our outer left foot down. Inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to bend our right leg. So go down till a good right angle. But keep thinking about that outer left foot. Notice how you forget about the back leg. So keep the knee out, keep that right knee out and outer right hip up. Go down, sink the buttock down lower. Good. And then extend out. Lengthen down. So again, you can use your brick or block here at the inside of the foot if you need. And then take the left shoulder back. Keep the firmness on the back leg. Feel how much that outer left foot has to stay down. So go down, sink that left hip down, keep the head back more, and then raise the top arm up. Good. Extend. Then try to lengthen through the top arm. Now feel the stretch from the hip to the armpits, right to the fingers. And then press your outer left foot down and tail and come up. Turn the feet to face front, and we're going to go to the other side. Good. Have a rest. Strong action, these poses, so they are. So again, just have a rest there, maybe just take the feet together. Good, and we'll do the other side there. So again, raise the arms up, bend both knees, jump and spread out. So wide legs, pressing the outer feet firmly down. If you've got control of the legs that are not overly stretching, so you want to now turn the whole of the left foot out and press the outer right foot down. And then keep the trunk facing forward. Reach up out of the hips. Feel that length in our trunk as you reach up. Now, take the arms down and heel, and as we exhale now, we're going to bend the left leg. So as we go down, make that left knee roll out and suck this outer left hip up. So knee goes out, outer hip up. Go down and then keep pressing the outer right foot down. Keep the abdomen lifted. Go down with the buttocks. Now you put the hand down to the inside of the foot. So you want to close that gap. Now firm up the back leg, take the head back, keep cutting that outer left hip in and extend through the top arm. Reach it up to the ceiling, head back. Look up underneath the armpit. For us that's only new, keep the arms straight up. Turn the trunk and the chest more. And then inhale, come up. Turn the feet to face front. Jump and step the feet together. So we're going to do a resting pose. So we're good at asana. So we're going to have the feet about hip distance apart. We're going to raise the arms up. And then the feet just parallel, hip distance apart. Take the thumbs nicely inside the elbows. And then feel when you do that action, you're making the inner elbows hit out. You want that broadness across the front body. Now inhale. And as we exhale, extend and go forward. Keep the knees and thighs lifted. Press your inner heels down. Don't let the heels become light. Keep extending the elbows more forward. Towards the front of the mat. For us that don't go down easily, go on, keep going there. For us that don't get that length in the front body or concave the back, well, you can always use the wall. With the hands to the wall or keep the hands on the chair. So you don't want to push your ribs in there. Keep them moving towards the thighs, but move the dorsal. Lengthen through the front body. Keep the head slightly lifted. And for us that's here, we're going to go on, lengthen the elbows more forward to the front of the mat, and then release the hands down and look forward. Dorsal in. So the sternum, chest forward. Work them legs. Good. And then take hands to the hips. Breathe in and come up. And we're on back from that. So again, coming back into Tadasana. We're going to do now Virabhadrasana 2 or Warrior 2. Some of us knows, some of us knows it. So we're going to raise the arms up again, bend the knees and jump. Remember, use the wall if you need to have a wall there. And again, take the hands to the waist there. Turn the whole of the right leg out. So have a look down on our mat and check is the right heel in line with that step of the foot. Keep the both hips facing forward and raise the arms up. So extend out long into the both arms. Inhale, and as we exhale, now we're going to bend our right leg. So go down, keep firmness on the back leg. Keep the tailbone moving forward and rotate that right knee out. And then imagine somebody's pulling us back with our left arm as we look out over that right. Chest lifted. Sit down in the seat. Let the buttocks go lower. Lower. And then come up. And here, turn the feet round to face front. And we're going to go to the other side. So again, just check your distance. Turn the right foot in and turn the whole of the left leg out. And then turn the whole of the right leg out as well to face front. So the more the whole left leg's turn, the back leg has to revolve and turn from inside out as well. So, so this time I'm going to take the arms up. Kneecaps lifted. Inhale, and as we exhale now, bend the left leg. But keep facing forward. And you see how the knee likes to roll in? Push that left knee out. Push the left knee out. Suck your outer left hip in. Go down, low, 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 and then take the arms out. And notice the both arms. Work that back leg. Now pull back with the right arm as you look out over the left. Good. Go down more. Keep the tailbone tucked in there, and then come all the way back up. Turn the right foot in and jump the feet together. So we're going to do Uttanasana again, and this time we're going to have the feet just hip distance apart. Raise the arms up. Keep the both legs working. Maybe sideways on is best. And to keep the weight back on the heels there again. And then reach up and turn the hands up to the ceiling. Extend and go forward. So for some of us, this could be perfect as well with the wall. For us that need to use a chair or the wall, go to the wall. Inhale and extend and go forward. Don't go down, just keep extending the arms out. Pull up the knees and the thighs. Keep extending forward till you touch the floor or the knees or the shins. And then dorsal and the shoulders back. Good. And then the hands down. Roughly can go all the way down, catch the back of the ankles. And just allow your trunk to descend down. Shoulders lifted. Abdomen soft. Kneecaps up. Keeping the chin away from the chest there. And then look forward again, take the hands to the hips. Breathe down and come up. Good, and we're all back from that. So we're going to finish off one more standing pose with we're going to do Ardha Chandrasana. So we're going to stand at the end of our mat. So I'm going to show us how to do it at the wall. First of all, for us that's new, make sure that there's no furniture in the rows that you could bang into either. So we're going to, say if we're at the wall like this here, you wouldn't have your heels tight to the wall, the buttocks is there. So you take the arms out, you turn the right leg well out, and then you're turning the whole left leg back to face front. Okay, inhale, and you're going to do Trikonasana on our right side. Taking the head back. Bend the front leg, you take the hand to the waist if you wish, and keep that width still on the back leg. Keep the width in the back leg. Keep the left shoulder lifted. Then draw the back foot in a couple of steps, and then keep sucking that right hip in as you reach for the brick and you go up. And you extend the top. But the lifted leg has to go on extend. Then our groin, then our heel. Keep the knees and thighs lifted. And then you come down, back until you take the Trikonasana, and then come all the way back up. So that's how you practice at the wall. And then you do the same on the other side. So for us, let's go to just use our mat. Stand not in the middle, but slightly more to the left. If we're going to our right. So raise the arms up, have a breath then slightly forward here to the right end of the mat if you need it. And here, raise the arms up, bend the knees, jump and spread the feet apart. And then again, turn the whole of the right leg out. So all that action we did earlier on Vriksasana 3 pose, all that gripping action in the hips and keeping the buttock in, keep that action now as we do Ardha Chandrasana. So work the back leg strong, pressing that outer left heel down, inhale and extend to your right. Keep cutting that outer right buttock in. Keep the head back. Bend the front leg now till you take the Parsvakonasana. Keep pushing the knee out. Work that back leg. Now, draw the back. Maybe we'll take the hand to the waist as well. Draw the back leg in a couple of steps, but be light on the back foot now. The right hand down, say 12 inches forward of our little toe, and then we're going to go up with the raised leg. So extend from the inner groin to the inner heel. Turn the trunk and the chest. Raise that left arm up. Keep gripping that outer right foot again. Get the left to go higher and then come down. Take the foot back to where it was and then come all the way up until you take that Trikonasana on the right side. And just allow the breath to settle. And then inhale to come up. Turn the right foot in and jump the feet together. So we're going to now do it on the left side. So again, you would move your block now to the back of the mat to the left side there. And again, stand with your right foot here and just take out your left foot. So use the whole of the mat for this pose. And here, raise the arms up. Keep that grip on the hips, lift the body grounds, lift the chest, pressing that outer right foot firmly down, turn the whole of the left leg out. Knees and thighs lifted. We inhale, and as we exhale, extend. Go on lengthening and extending as you go down towards your left ankle. Taking the head back. So again, if you don't touch the ankle, go for the shin. Use a breath if you need. Soften the top ribs. Lengthen out from that left hip to the left armpit. Keep that left side of our throat long. Then we're going to bend the front leg. Until you take the Parsvanasana and then firm up the back leg more. So we're going to then take that back leg in a few steps. Reach out 12 inches forward of our little toe and go up. So again, raise that lifted leg up higher. Work the standing leg. Keep focusing on that standing leg and get the lifted leg to go higher. So the standing leg contains the pose. Draw up on the standing leg. Extend and lengthen that raised leg. And then lift up higher as we come back. Step back. Takes a lot of concentration in that pose. And if you lose the concentration, you've lost it. So come all the way back up. Turn round the feet front and walk the leg, jump the feet together. So we're going to get ready now to come down to sit on our mat. You'll be glad to know. And we're going to separate again put a place away from the sit bones, roll the thighs in and extend long into the inner heels. So we just catch your breath. Smooth, steady, and an out breath. Roll the shoulders down, keep the chest lifted, and in the legs here you want to extend the inner legs towards the big toe mount. So you don't want the legs to be like this. You want to roll the thighs in. Feel if you're on the buttock bones, just fingertips touching and get that lift on the chest. And then look at the little toe side of the foot. That has to draw back again towards these outer hips. So notice again when you sit. For some of us, it's not easy to sit and get this really up the back, hit in and lift the chest up. So if you feel like you're collapsing here in any way and shorten the front body, you're going to sit on a raise. Like this. So if you sit on the raise, it gives you that lift from your lower back. I know you mightn't get as much stretch on the back of the legs there, the hamstrings, but you need to be sitting tall. Chest open. Good. So Dandasana. This pose, and then we're going to keep the legs working, make the back of the thighs hip more to the mat, and keep the chest well up. We'll raise the arms up, or Dandasana. So extend the arms up. And notice that strong work on the legs as you raise the arms up. Relax the shoulders down. Go on lifting. Feel the length in the side arms. Feel the side trunk extending and lifting up towards the ceiling. Making the knees and thighs hip back. And then come all the way down. Good. And we're going to now sit cross-legged. So if you want to sit on a block or two there, you can, up to ourselves, whatever height we need, we're going to sit. So we're going to start off with bending our right leg in first, and then our left leg. So we'll all know which side we've done. So taking the right leg in, keeping that lift again. We're going to come forward now and feel that on the outer hips again. So reaching forward, lengthening forward, but still keeping that weight back. The back rung of the pelvis going back and down towards the mat. And then come all the way back up, and then we're going to change the cross of both legs. We're taking the left foot in this time. And again, allow the knees to descend down. Keep the chest lifted. And then come forward, lead with the sternum. Keep creeping forward. And again, if you need support for your chin or your head, if you can go to the floor easily, So if you go to the floor easily, instead of bringing the forehead down, think about bringing the chin. Keep the length in the front. And then if your chin goes down very easily, you can allow your head to go down. Good, and come all the way back up. Now we're going to turn to our right. So if you think you're doing seated twists and you want to sit higher, you don't want to feel again that you're slouching back here like this. You don't want to feel like we're back in this action. We want to be upright with this lower back. So if you need to sit higher now, sit higher because we're going to do a seated twist. So we're going to sit on 1 or 2 blocks, whatever we need there. I'm just going to demonstrate with 2. And if you're on that type of height, then you need support right behind for your hand. So now inhale, use the left hand on the right knee, take the right arm back, inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to revolve and turn. So you should feel the turn from the base, from the waist area, and revolve and turn. Inhale, and it's up. Breathe and turn. Inhale, and I want to feel this turning further out. Keep the gaze lifted, head up, chest well open, and come back to centre. Now take the right hand towards the left knee, and then you're going to take your left hand back behind again, like so, and you're going to inhale, and as we exhale, turn. Sit tall, inhale. If you want to feel these whole flow from ribs, revolve round more. Keep the gaze lifted, and then come back to centre. So we're going to now sit again, just without support, or with support if you feel your lower back hasn't got that lift. So you're going to cross the legs there. Okay. So we have the left foot now, we'll switch legs to the right foot forward, right foot in and the left in front. And then you're going to turn to your right. And then you're going to extend out. Now try to turn the whole trunk and abdomen and extend the left arm forward. And then use the right hand to the side and lengthen more forward. Keep reaching with the left hand. Feel that stretch on the whole left side of our trunk. So use the right hand and lengthen more forward. So allow your chest, your abdomen to rest on your right thigh if you can, but still keep pressing that left knee down. Go more forward, reaching forward with the left hand, turn with the right, use the right hand to help you turn, and then come all the way back to centre. Now change the cross of the legs, and we'll do it on the other side. So again, turn the whole trunk on the chest, now reach out with your right hand. Use your left hand by your side to help you to turn the trunk on the chest. So go on reaching with the right hand, feel your abdomen, your chest, resting on your left thigh. And then use that left hand to help you turn. And come more forward. Feel that you're resting the whole trunk down, chest, abdomen on your left thigh. Allow that right knee to stay down, and then come all the way back to center. And just take out the legs. Lovely, and then we're going to do Baddha Konasana. So we're going to again sit with our feet together. Whatever height you need there, just use whatever height is necessary. So again, press the heels together, toes together, and then lift the chest up. And the more you lift, the more your knees will descend down. You all feel that gripping on the outer hips? So you want to feel action again in the outer hips. Roll the shoulders back and down. Keep the chest lifted. Keep pressing the heels together. Good. And for us to need to sit higher, if our knees are up here, remember we need to sit on more height. More, or even have your back to the wall. It's actually nice for this one. So you can always sit with your back to the wall and have the feet. There's no excuses for it all now when we're locked down that we can't practice this one a lot more because it takes time and you just can't rush it. And when you sit tall, keep the knees tight, keep the knees below the ground at all times, and then come all the way back. Extend the legs. So we're going to come in now to Uptavista Konasana. We're going to do Uptavista Konasana after this one. So we're going to sit, say, on the corner edge of that block or a blanket or if you don't need to sit on any height, that's okay too. So we're going to sit just on the edge, taking the legs wide, extend from the inner groins to the inner heels. And then take the hands back, keep the chest lifting, and then you want to make the knees and thighs hit back. You don't want to feel a gap under the both knees. You want to make the whole back of the legs stay tight to the mat. So you want to lean forward and descend the groins down. Good. Extending the big from the inner groin to the inner heel and the big toe moving away. And then feel that you're drawing the little toe side of the foot back. So what's that action? For us, that's just here. And haven't done much yoga before, probably stay in this seated pose. Stay here, keep growing the groins down, and the rest of it we can reach up and extend. And our groins open. Now inhale and make the legs hit back to the mat as you extend and go forward. Go on lengthening more forward. And remember I said the last day you can use chair. If you need to have a chair handy here, and then put the two fingers around the big toe mat and you're going to lift up. Now again, keep the big toes extended away. Try to draw the whole front body more forward and upright. Keep pressing the legs firmly down. Good. Are we all okay there? See, for us that don't catch our feet easily, we can always use a belt. Or we can, say, use a chair. Now if we want to stay in this pose for a while longer, we can be upright, just right upright. Making the legs do more, keeping the chest lifted, and holding the two belts. And then we're going to come all the way back. Well done. And then join the legs together, and we're going to come up. So we're going to do Adho Svanasana, downward dog. So we're going to spread the hands wide, feet at the knees, as onto the hips, and then come up on to the tuck the toes in and come up. So we'll be on the ball pad of the foot. Now you try to get as much height as you can. So the toes lifted, knees and thighs lifted. The more you work the legs, the more you open the chest. So keep lengthening through the front body. Don't let the chin tight to the chest, just release the chin away. Make the front ribs, keep them moving towards the front of the thighs. Getting the hips to go higher. So if you feel that your heels sits down here easily, then challenge yourself to do more. Go on getting that upward lift. Get the hips lifting higher. Good. Work the legs strongly back. Front of the ankles towards the heels. And you should not see your heels when you look back there. You should just see your ankles and then bend the knees and come down. Well done, everyone. Now we're going to do Seti Back. So we're going to lie down on our mat. For us to have a brick handy, you can always use the brick underneath the tailbone. And you want to make sure you have it under the tailbone and not in the lumbar spine. So it needs to be about here. And if you don't have a brick, you don't need to bother with the brick, just pick up the hips. So you're going to have the feet parallel, hip distance apart. And then we're going to pick up the hips there. So again, if you want to put the brick in, you put it right underneath the tailbone. And you're going to make the both stamp the feet down, catch the sides of the mat, and you're going to walk the hands back. So you feel how it gives you that length, taking the shoulders away from your ears, keeping that length in the neck. Tuck the chin in, keep the throat soft, and stamp the feet down. And then feel the back of the legs is working, and the buttocks have to go higher. And for us that can pick ourselves up off that brick, go higher. For us that don't have the brick, just keep working there. Keep the hips lifting higher. Go on lifting, get more height. Maybe walk the feet back more and stamp the feet firmly down. Feel the chest coming towards your chin. Inhale, and on the exhale, come down. And we're going to do one more. So Good. So again, stamping the feet firmly down. We're going to pick up the hips. And then go walk the hands down more, go on up and get more height. So pressing the heels down, get the buttocks lifting higher. Hammer the tailbone in. Chest is lifted. Open the chest more. Go on lifting higher. And then nice and slowly on the exhale come down. So allow your back to settle there. Take the feet slightly forward and just allow the back to settle. And then we're going to come all the way back. Roll over and come right. Well done, everyone. I was going to sit in Virasana now, taking the knees just together, lengthen the calves out long and sit in between the both feet. Making sure that all 10 toes are pointed straight back. And then keep the chest lifted. So for us that don't sit comfortably in Virasana, we're going to sit on a block or two. For us that's got sore knees out there, I know who you are. So we're going to keep the knees together, roll that fleshy muscles away there, keep the calves stretched out long, and then you can sit. You see how you can sit really well. You can use 3 blocks, 4 blocks, whatever we need. And then we're going to do Gong Uttanasana. So I'll maybe just do it sideways. So you're going to take your right arm out to the side, and then you're going to take the arm right back. And then up the back, slide it up, right up between the shoulder blades, and maintain that focus in the front body. And then raise the top arm up and join the both hands together. For us that can't join, we're going to use a belt. So here's how you can use the belt there. You can take the arm off the back again. So you can slide it down more, lengthen the shoulder down to the elbow, and extend the top arm up. So if you need to have a belt there, you can always use it like this. So you creep up more, allow the head to stay back, keep the elbows lifted, the top elbow lifting to the ceiling to create that length on the armpit chest. And then come all the way back. Change, we'll do the other. So now we're going to take our left arm out to the side. Again, have the palm facing back the waist, right back, and then slide it in behind. So if it slides in easily here, there's a good chance you can get this hand to go up the back. See if you have a shoulder problem and it's not happening, you can always hold this elbow again, rolling that shoulder down, and that might help as well, just to get that opening to go back. So then you're going to get this hand up the back, extend the top arm up, and catch. With the elbows lifting higher, don't let the elbow wing out to the side, keep it up, keep the head back. Good. And then come all the way back. And just take down the arms. So Gong Uttanasana there. Another one we need to practice probably every day as well. So now we're going to do a forward bend. You can sit in a raise if you need for the forward bend, and you're going to do a Janu Sarasana, taking the legs out to the side, or out the front, sorry. So butt place again, away from the sit bones, roll the thighs in, and we're going to catch the inside of our right knee here and draw the right leg back. So as you draw the right leg back, you're getting that opening on that right groin there. And then try to bring the foot back into its own groin and allow the knee to go down. Turn the chest and throat to face the front leg. Now raise the arms up, lift up out of the hips and inhale, and as we exhale, feel that length on the right side of our throat and catch hold of the hands, or the foot. Catch hold of the foot, keep the chest lifted. For us that cannot catch the foot, and we need to, or we feel like we're shortening our front body like so, we're going to catch for the chair. So you can reach up high on the chair, keep the dorsal in, keep the chest well lifted, and look up. Relax the shoulders down. So this is a lovely way to do forward bends with the chair if you need. And then come all the way back up. Release the legs out. Good. And now we're going to do the left. So again, catching around the back of the knee. Draw that left leg back. Bring the foot right into the zone, groin again. And then sit tall. Sit up tall. Allow the knee to go down. Extend the both arms up. Inhale. And as we exhale now again, you can come to the top of the chair. So notice when you're using the chair, your front body is long, back body is long. You draw the abdomen back. Release the abdominal muscles and move forward with the sternum chest. And for us that can catch a foot easily, we can still maintain that lift, keep that height in the front body, and then widen the elbows out to the sides if you go forward. But you want to lead with the chest. You want to lead to the chest, keep the shoulders back. If you're still using the chair, we could even come slide down the chair more, but keep extending and lengthening past the foot, and then come all the way back up. Release the legs out. And I think these are all ready for relaxation. So we're going to lie down and get comfortable. Wherever you feel is comfortable, you can come on tight to the wall again, remember? But come right up. Make sure the buttocks is tight to the wall, and then just have support. So if you need to grab a blanket as well, do so, and the hands can rest on the tummy or they can roll out to the side. So, or you can just lie out long and savasana. So just get comfortable now, everyone, and relax for a few minutes. So if you need support onto the head or support onto the legs, do so. Make sure you're comfortable and just close your eyes. And allow both eyes. Just check our body as you lie on the mat that you're completely releasing and letting go. Feel the back of the head is resting heavy on the mat. Relaxing the forehead, allowing the skin to move down towards the top of the eyelids. Allowing both eyes to move back into the darkness. Allowing the inner ears to become quiet. The jawbone is slightly open and the tongue is resting heavy at the back of the throat. The sides of the throat is soft and warm. Be aware of that warmth coming all the way out from the shoulders down the arms. Keeping the fingers just naturally curved. Allowing both hips to drop heavily down into the mat. Aware of the hips and all the work that we have done this morning. Just allow them to be soft and relaxed. Abdomen is soft and the diaphragm is relaxed. And where the whole body balanced, supported and connected on the mat. And we're going to focus on the breath as it enters and leaves the body. After the exhalation, we're taking a slow, deep inhalation through the nose. Breathing in peace and calm into the mind and the body. On the exhalation, cleansing the mind, cleansing the body. Any anxious thoughts that we might have, just letting them go on the exhalation. I'm going to stay with the breath. Slow, soft inhalation, followed by a slow, deep exhalation. Keeping the mind and the breath as one. Stay in here for as long as you wish. Thank you everyone for joining in with me this morning. Really appreciate it. Have a good day. Namaste.